Hey there guys, this is Andrew here. What is going on? And today we have another LEGO Extravaganza for October 2021. So just like the previous Extravaganzas, we will be doing a city overview, get one of the trains running, and once the train pulls into the yard and comes to a stop, we'll go over the announcements. So let's get started, shall we? So, starting off at the city park, not much has changed since the placement of the two buildings from the shopping street have been put in. And on the south sector of the park, you'll notice the numbers, or the number 24 right at the south sector of the park. And I wonder what that number could mean. We'll find out in the announcements. But anyway, coming over to the traffic lights, I did some more fiddling around and changed the poles just so that they don't bother me with the rotation. Because with the street lamp right here, one thing I noticed is that they can rotate very easily, and whenever you're trying to get them to stay perfectly lined up with the road, that could require a lot of tinkering around. Anyway, for the traffic lights, I did pick up a couple of these USB hubs that I can use to control the traffic lights, one switch by one. And so here's how it's done. We'll plug the USB right into the portable charger, and these are some of the switches that we'll control. So this switch right here, it's the third one right here, powers on the green traffic lights, just tells that the intersection is clear for traffic to proceed. And this switch right here turns the traffic lights to yellow, and I noticed that this light right here is powered by a white LED, whereas this one is a warm white LED, and I kind of like the difference between the two, just to show that the differences between the two are very, very slight. Maybe I would like the warm white LED better than the white LED for the yellow lights, but who knows. So that's the yellow light, and this switch right here, that controls the red lights. So yeah, that's basically how I control the traffic lights without having the need to manually plug wires in and out one by one. So yeah, I did the same thing for these traffic lights, and these are some of the USB hubs right behind this house that controls them, basically. And one thing that I also did to the traffic lights was that I taped the wires and the expansion boards on the top of the pole, and from the way I did it, it looks pretty messy, considering that I couldn't find much better wire arrangement. Maybe I could have done something better to where the wires themselves are 30 centimeters long, or maybe I probably would have come to a point where I did more need tidying up, but as long as I try to get the other sets of traffic lights wired up and maybe get more of the USBs from Brixmax. Maybe I could do more in terms of tidying up, but who knows. But as far as rotation is considered, the emergency signal doesn't really seem to bother me all that much. I mean, I wasn't tinkering with it as much as I was compared to the traffic lights. I don't know, maybe this one is a heck of a lot easier than the traffic lights. And so yeah, and along with the temporary road that I had made at that grade crossing, I did the same thing for the entranceway going towards the fire department, police station, and the hospital, because every kit for the new road plates comes with 4 of these each, and 1 of those each. So that's something for temporary use until I happen to get new road plates, which, once again, the best time that I could try to get new road plates is by the time the 2022 sets come out for Lego City. And coming right over here, you'll notice that I have some of the destination signs that are compatible for the city buses, and I basically took off the destination signs that were from the minibuses because they ended up causing a potential for gridlock on the streets. That was pretty bad. That was pretty bad for me. But yeah, these buses, as old as they were potential for gridlock, which was great. But yeah, I know it hurts just to scrap more Legos, but sometimes you just gotta do the best for yourself, really. So yeah. Coming right over here, more to the workspace, I happen to build a training vehicle for EMS responders, and I did it because not only did I wanted to have a training vehicle for police and fire, but I also wanted to do the same for EMS. So, to bring that to a point, now I have a training vehicle for each department. Will one of these change once the 2022 Lego City sets roll right on in? Maybe, maybe not. Alright, enough yapping around for me. Let's get 60,002 underway. It's got 3 cars loaded with bricks, ready to be refined for its customers. And we'll get some 60,052 powered up onto the main line. And just like that, 60,052 has been brought to a stop. Anyhow, I have a few announcements that I would like to make. Brunswick Train Days is going to be happening on October the 2nd and 3rd, and I'm hoping to attend Brunswick Train Days on October the 2nd. Tried to happen last year, but it was canceled because of you know what. So yeah, and also with the number 24 on the south sector of the park, somebody is about to become a birthday boy. That's me. Who knows what's going to happen after what happened on my birthday from this crazy year that we've had last year. And so, yeah. Also this month, I'm going to Pittsburgh with my mother on the mid part of October. So that's going to be exciting, I suppose. Expect to see a video from that trip or two, depending on what comes around. I think that's pretty much it as far as updates are considered. I know I will keep you guys updated as far as announcements are considered, but that's basically going to be it for this video. And so when the next video for Extravaganzas come around, hopefully we'll see some action from 3677. But on that note, that shall be it for me. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.